Here we are. Welcome. You know, I'm just going to hit y'all with that sweet intro music.
Get us with that sweet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, for that sweet.
Greetings. Welcome to Papa Pank. I am Jaylene Clark Owens. This is my co-host,
Jason James.
This is Justin James, and we are so happy that you are joining us tonight. You are listening to the tunes of Ill Dudes, which we have a member of Ill Dudes joining us today, Mr. Anthony Martinez-Briggs. So we are so excited, and we will talk about that a little later on. But this is from the Octaroon soundtrack, which is where Justin and I met, and that's also where I met our upcoming guest artist. But we'll talk about that later. So sit back, get your papa drink, and enjoy the shenanigans.
Every time. Here we are, 55 million episodes in, and she's nailed it finally.
Nailed it.
Justin Jane, not Jason James. And before we begin, we have some Papa Pank thanks that we want to get out there. Theater Horizon, thank you so much for sponsoring us. Nell Bong Jensen, Brian Butler with Brian Butler Media Relations. James Imes. We want to give a special shout out to Stephanie Raquel and Anonymous Nails. Jaylene, show us those nails.
Look how they match it with my headscarf. Y'all see that, right? Oh, wait, let me put her information up on the thing.
Yeah. Go check out her nails.
Y'all see that? Get into it. Get into it.
Custom design nails. Look at that. We want to thank all of our first responders out there, and we want to give a shout out to our Pank Papas who usually watch us live on Instagram. And if we have any new viewers out there, welcome. We are both Philly-based actors, writers, teachers, poets, and friends. You may ask yourself, what's going on? What's going on with them? Well, this is our creativity episode. You know, a lot of people are saying it's really difficult right now to stay creative during a quarantine, but I challenge everybody to say that creativity is all around us and everyone's tapping into it. They're making arts, they're baking, they're cultivating their plants. There's creative new ways of teaching your children, of parenting. What, you have something over there?
Unless you don't want to be creative, and that's okay too.
And that's okay too. And that in and of itself is its own creative act. I'm going to create myself on this couch, and I'm going to create the margarita in my hand, and I'm going to create the television to help me unwind. That creativity is helping us flourish and get through this, though.
Exactly. And like in this episode, as I mentioned during the song, we will be joined by Anthony Martinez-Briggs. And I am just so excited to hear from him. We'll ask him a few questions. We'll play a few games, of course. You know how we do with our guests. And it's just going to be great. So, you know.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Because our upcoming feature, like I'm at a poetry event. Our upcoming guest.
You said feature. We've called this a podcast, a TV show. We.
First of all, this is a podcast. This is a video podcast, honey. That's number one. Number two, you know, our upcoming guest, he just shone so bright that I felt like I gotta put on some glasses.
I'm like left out here. Can I borrow them, please?
You want to wear my glasses?
I want to borrow your glasses, please.
Well, how this gonna work?
Oh, look at that eye. Just pass it.
Okay.
You were hiding that eye over there. Thank you.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
That is like a fast way to take away the wrinkles.
They look good on you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you like my ring light eyes? Everybody has ring light
I
eyes.
love them. I love them. See, luckily for you, I thought you might have liked them. So I have an extra pair for myself. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For our stage hands too. Here. Brad and Tanya and Jose.
Yes, thank you all. I appreciate all of you. All of our staff that are here that make Papa.
Studio audience also over there. They all have to duct tape their mouth because of COVID. So that's why you're not hearing them laugh right now. Oh, but speaking of viewers, so you all may notice up at the top there's like a little bit of a number that says how many people are viewing this live with you right now. It's actually glitched with our system. We're so popular. Jaylene, what's our count right now?
Oh, we are at 568, 69,
570. Okay, it's counting. So, don't worry about that number. Just worry about us.
That's right. That's right. And speaking of this, that was not a segue. I was about to say, speaking of us.
I want that. I wanted it so bad. Jaylene is the segue queen. Oh.
But I had nothing on that one. I think it's time. It's time for our Papa Drink. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Get your glass so we can clank.
It's time for that. Papa Drink.
Papa Drink.
Papa Drink.
Papa Drink.
Papa Drink.
And
cheers. And cheers.
Arriba, abajo, adentro, adentro.
Oh, girl, what are you drinking?
This would be that good old. I feel like I'm in a rap video. This is that good old Hennessy.
Yeah.
This is the privileged version because it's a privilege to have our guests that's going to be on our show. So I had to make sure I get the privileged version.
Are you just Hennessy on ice right now?
No, I have that good old.
Ooh, Mott's! Mott's. Everybody! Ooh, it's gonna be a sweaty one, I could tell.
I know, I'm getting hot already. What's your Papa Drink?
Oh, it is a creative concoction for our creativity episode made by the one and only Adam Woods. It is rye and strawberries and balsamic vinegar and bitters all blended up for the nice warm weather that we're having.
Ooh, bartender. I like the bartender.
We want to know what you're drinking out there. If you're type that, let's activate that comment thread. Tell us what you are drinking. Yes.
We'll talk about Latasha in a bit. What y'all drinking out there? Tell us. We know there's a little delay, so we'll wait a second for y'all to tell us what's your Papa Drink. It can be an alcoholic beverage. It could be a non-alcoholic beverage. It could be air.
Yeah, air. I have a glass of air, and I want to tell them that I'm drinking a glass of air right now. And we're going to say that we celebrate you. We celebrate you just as much as we celebrate this. Speaking of celebrating, I was just setting you up. I wanted you to do the.
Oh, I thought you was going to jump in with the segue.
You know those segue videos of a person they go too fast and like whoa, and then they fall over. That will be me. I've never ridden one.
I would never.
I'm sure somebody out there that's watching has, but I do want to. I want to try it once just to see. But it's so.
We'll tape it for one of our Instagram episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of the joy that we're experiencing doing this podcast, this is time for a segment that we like to call Tickled Peg. And this is where we talk about something that has given us joy and just has us tickled pink, like these matching shirts that we have and matching glasses. So, Justin, what has you tickled pink this week?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm still watching The Big Flower Fight on Netflix. It's no Great British Baking Show. It's no Making It, but it's still like a close fourth or third. Reality show, they make topiaries. Somebody gets sent home, an hour goes by, and you feel good by the end. But the thing that's really getting me tickle pink this week is I've been watching the Asian Americans documentary on PBS, which is, you know, when you're Asian American, you have history.
I didn't know that.
No, I know. I'm just coming out now. So thank you for embracing me. Thank you for welcoming me, everybody. Go watch Asian Americans on PBS, everybody. It's like the best history lesson about Asian America that I've seen. They like focus on stories of people rather than like eras of time. And I've been working out a lot, but that's about it. What has you tickled pink?
What has me tickled pink, I feel like I say this every week, but Versus has me tickled pink. This time we have Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. So that
it's just sometimes so unexpected. It's like, here we are, and then
Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Boop, boop, boop. I'm sweating.
It's hot in here. It's hot in here.
But yes, it was the first Verses that where the two artists were actually in the room together, and they were in Jamaica, and it was just wonderful. And I was popping between that and Def Poetry Jam. Y'all, Def Poetry Jam made an appearance to raise some money for in response to COVID. But they brought back Def Poetry Jam virtually, of course, and I loved it. Like, it was freaking great and brought me so much joy. And I just really, really hope that it's something that Russell Simmons, hey, because I know he's a friend of the podcast. Hey, Russ. Please bring back Def Poetry Jam, because
feature this one.
That'll be good too. But I really just loved it. So, side note, real quick, one of our Pank Papas, and literally my Pank Papa, my father, they're drinking Malibu rum on the rocks and Amarula.
That's good. That's
my sweet tooth.
That's classy.
Yes. And what else has me tickle pink? Oh my gosh. So we have to hurry up because I want to bring out my guest.
Okay.
But real fast, like last Wednesday, my husband watched Gemini Man, which, if you don't know, it's a movie where Will Smith it's him, and then there's like a younger version of him. So there's two of him, and they're both in the same movie. So that's boom. Now, after we did our show, I tried to upload our episode to my computer and all of this stuff. It wasn't working. I said, you know what? I've tried this twice. I'm going to bed. I'll just leave my computer on. So we're sleeping in the bed. I forgot that my computer, once the video is done, it plays. It starts to play. So we're in the bedroom and my computer is in the other room, and we're sleeping. And at like 1:30, you just start hearing, we got that pop-up bang. We got that. Lawrence did not know what that was. He was like, tell Justin that he was about to get hit with my water jug, because in his brain, he was like, somebody's breaking into the house. They're in the house. So I looked at the water jug. It might be Justin, but it's also Jaylene. But Jaylene is lying here beside me. But then I just finished watching Gemini Man. So is Jaylene both here? And it was a lot.
I love that his brain was like, she must be, one of the options is she's both here and there. And they've all broken in.
Right. And people are in the house. In his mind, people were in the house breaking in because at 1:30 you just hear we got that Papa Bank. So that had me tickle.
So good.
Okay. Do we have time or should we
let's just jump to our pop-in. We're gonna jump to our pop-in. And we will talk about creativity.
And all that goodness.
But we'll talk about it with our guests. So, but you know who one of the most creative artists we know is? It's Anthony Martinez-Briggs here on Pop-In with Papa Pank.
Yes, let me give you that sweet, sweet bio before we bring Anthony out. Anthony Martinez-Briggs is a Barrymore Award-winning MC of the hip-hop collective Ill Dukes. And Barrymore-nominated sound designer, Wilma Theater Hot House actor. And what kind of award did he win? The Adele Magner Award-winning teaching artist. Your favorite Puerto Rican Black polymath, originally from the DMV, but a decade into the Philly scene. They fell in love with the soul and the grit of the city. And now everybody out there, I want you to put your hands together, give me some clap emojis, do a drum roll on your table as we bring in our guest, Anthony Martinez-Briggs.
Hey, I'm calling in I only got the number for the Papa Pank. Hello? Yeah, I'm just getting on Facebook. Oh, shit. Hello?
This is a person about town on the phone, calling Hollywood, calling New York, talking to Brazil, going all the way across the ocean.
Guatemala. I was just trying to get my people to contact y'all people. Y'all are y'all are big time. How many viewers we got right now?
Where we at, Justin?
About 2,893.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Going up, and it's going up.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm so glad you are with us, Anthony.
Hey.
What a pleasure.
We were saying you are so hot and so bright. We had to wear our sunglasses.
I had to go find some. Yeah.
But can we just take a second and talk about this ensemble? Let me look over my glasses so I can really see.
Look under because I'm old.
So he got the sunglasses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a pink hat?
It's a little bit of yeah. You know what? Let me help y'all out. I'm gonna do this for you. For you. Just give you some more light.
Is giving me life. The fact that you have all these lights.
You know.
Yes.
We got the.
Oh, there are hearts on the glasses.
Yeah. Now look, I need help because I put on 2 pairs of shoes. I put on the pink boots.
I love those.
Why don't we have those, Justin?
I also put on the pink Ewans. Shout out to Jersey.
Work it like that.
I'm at home. Might as well do both.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
I'm living.
I want those sneakers. We're gonna have to talk off camera because
affordable. Hit me up. I can let you know where to find them.
Yo, I want the boots.
You want the boots?
Yeah, you give Jaylene the sneakers and I'll take the boots.
Oh, y'all take it.
Our fan base is going. They going crazy. They going crazy. Yeah,
I love y'all.
A lot of family in there.
God. Yeah, it's family. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, come on, Brennan. Tasha. I love it. And
yes.
What's that you got there? What's that Papa drink you got?
Oh, here? Mm-hmm. Now, you know I do love my Hennessy. The Hennessy Black. Okay. Hey. But you know, I also like them fair trade, you know what I mean? The Hennessy White.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Them all.
But this is just red wine. I made a church say amen.
Hennessy red wine. Here's your Hennessy red wine.
You know, it's a little bit of everything, and it comes out red. Amazing things can happen.
Oh.
Really just dark.
Yes. Well, how are you doing, Anthony?
Yes.
Oh, man. You know, I'm striving to just like be doing more than surviving, man. And self-love is radical. I've had some recent reminders of that. I'm trying to live in that energy. That's the energy I'm trying to come through with, because it's how can you be there for your neighbor, when you're not coming in first, making sure that you right, like that you can be there for somebody. So that's the journey I'm on. There's a lot of time to self-reflect. I don't know if y'all know about being in the house. I mean, there's stuff to do, but also trying to take some of that time, make that time, matter of fact.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
I know. Ooh, flipped it.
Well, we like to, whenever we have a guest on, we like to share how they met us and their first impressions of us and vice versa. So we thought, to kick us off, we would like you first to talk about how you met Jaylene and what your first impression of her was, and then me and what your first impression of me was, and then we will tell you how we feel.
Okay, all right. So Jaylene, I mean, you spoke on this. I'll speak on it again. An Octoroom. What a time to be alive.
What a time.
There was some things going on in that there play. All types of
things going on, and still going on today.
Woo! Look, but Jaylene, I was floored. I was like, okay, in the mix. I was like, where did you come from? Doesn't matter. You're here now. Hold up. Read the bio. That's where she's from at. There it is. And I was just happy to be sitting on the couch at first, 6 feet in the air, your performance, but then not. But either way, it was a pleasure. Like, I always love is an interesting word, but like when you and Tasha came out at the end and y'all was like right in front of where we was sitting at, man, it was like, I don't know. It was beautiful being on the stage. It was life-changing. I was like an audience and I was in it, a participant. And I love being both an audience and a participant in friendship with you, because y'all got the friendship popping. I love it.
Yeah. How did you meet me? What were your impressions?
Oh my goodness. So I met you when I was doing the pre-college summer program at University of the Arts. And so that was in 2000 and one of them, 2008-ish,
Wow.
2008. Damn. It was in 2008, and Stage Combat, which I didn't realize until I was really there, with an aerobics intro, was taught by Justin Jane. And that was...
What is Stage Combat for our non-theatrical folks?
Justin?
I want to see what you learned. I want to see what
it is the performance of not actualized and entirely safe violence for the stage. And Stage Combat is basically the pedagogies that teach you how to do that safely. Okay. All right. You're aiming for like 6 inches away from you. You feel me? Like the shoulder. You feel me? Really good stuff. And really it's a dance, and the person on the receiving end leads. And I got all that from Justin Jane.
Look at you teaching out there, Justin. Look at you.
People has become the master.
My impression was like, this dude is cool. I was a teenager from Southern Maryland. And so I never encountered anyone like you at that point. And I was really hoping you would be teaching at the school already when I got there. Did I feel jilted? Yeah, I did.
Because when I stopped teaching in pre-college, that's when I started teaching undergrad.
Well,
two ships passing. Jaylene, what were your impressions of Anthony?
I mean, as Anthony said, we met on the set. We met doing Octoroom, which is a play by Brandon Jacob Jenkins. And I was just like, this is an incredible person. Like, the lyricism just was unmatched. And that is when I fell in love with Ill Dukes, the band. So in that has continued, that has not ended. I I love Ill Dudes. And so, yeah. And then through the Wilma, I began to see, him doing more acting and whatnot. And I was like, oh, he's also a brilliant actor. And also, then we started doing more workshop stuff. And I was like, he's also a brilliant teaching artist.
A multi-talented person here.
Yes, multi-hyphenated up in here.
Multi-hyphenated. Let's go.
Hyphenated. I met Anthony during the pre-college program.
Oh my God. What did you think?
You still have this like really infectious enthusiasm. Like you enter a room and everybody gets on board. They're like, I wanna drink whatever he's drinking. He's always just like so much energy. Your energy's massive, Anthony. And I also was like, you were a really hard worker in my class. I remember that too. Really eager, really wanting to get it right, not wanting to mess around, but knowing the right balance of having fun with your friends, but also like doing the work, which I think is what gets you really far in this industry.
Look at this show.
If you're like too much of a loose cannon, then nobody wants to hire you. And if you're like too like, I'm so serious, I can't even like have fun, that even though I'm playing pretend, it's like that doesn't work either. But yeah, and you were good at stage combat too. A very good movie.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, we have to give them a taste of all this brilliance, right?
Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about Ill Dudes, so we wanted to show our audience a little bit of Ill Dudes. And Jaylene has a clip here that we're going to just show a little bit of your latest, what you dropped last week.
Yes. Okay. Bear with me as I pull it up. Justin, vamp. You vamp.
I will just keep talking. I think the first time I saw Ill Dudes, were you all were involved in Hands Up at UR?
Yes.
That was my first time. Oh, here we go.
Well done.
Yes. We're just gonna get sample snippets of things for you.
This was fun.
So tell us what we're about to watch.
So this is us playing live in different spaces on Cool Ass, which is from a mixtape that I dropped last year.
My love, lyrical tailgate from coolest and fresh readers. I'm cool as a new freeze. I'm cool as Martin and Gina. I'm
As you
cool
can
as
see, we got 71 views. So go run it up.
cool as Coca Gina. I'm cooler than the Adidas. They made me fit in freezer. Cool as my senorita and sneakers rolling my reefer. I'm cool as J&B at the Louvre with Mona Lisa. I'm cool as Andre 3K last 3 features. I'm cool as Cool Herc first OG speakers. I'm cool as going to school, giving them free pizza. I'm cool as giving the proper salary to the teacher.
That's our sample. That's our sample. We got
Thank you.
figuring it out. Thank you.
I was struggling.
That's okay. That's okay, Jaylene.
Did y'all hear it though? Was it playing?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard it.
Okay. Pank Papas out there. Did y'all hear the sound? I hope y'all heard the sound. Give me a thumbs up or something that you all were able to hear just a little taste of the Ill Dudes.
Nibble.
So you have been just like casually dropped an album, just like Beyonce, last week. A mixtape of your stuff.
Okay, so not exactly, but I did casually drop it. Okay, they heard it. I did casually drop it when I was doing my residency at the Kimmel Center. I was one of the theater artists in residence, and I brought Ill Dudes along. And at the end of that 2-week-long residency, I did very casually drop a whole mixtape. I think it's like 14 songs. It's like 40 plus minutes. It's longer than I expected, but who am I to fight it when it comes? You know what I mean? And that's one of the songs on there. I'm really proud of that song. Scott Ziegler, y'all know Scotty. Scotty, he did the beat for that one. Yeah.
Love you, Scott. Yeah.
I mean, that truly is impressive, that kind of collaborating under these circumstances with other artists. And to be able to sync up that way, I'm sure like you've done all the technological, like you know you know what you need to do. But it's
Not
really
the rehearsal. Yeah.
and everybody should go check out that full video when they can on YouTube. And we wanted to show another video really quickly now.
Bear with me. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going on mute.
We're excited. We got to geek out about you, your music work, but we also want to remind everybody out there that you are an impeccable actor. That I do a gabillion things, and they're all very different. You have been very lucky in your career to do very, very, very different things.
I'm glad.
So, let's see the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Oh God! I hope it plays. I hope it plays. Come on.
I hope it plays too.
We got it. Oh.
Now see, we almost got 1,000.
Yes. Almost got 1,000 views on this. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Chest day, best day.
Just scroll up and we can see.
I still got these shorts.
Whoa. That chest is getting big, bro.
That's
I'm not taking pictures in here because I can. You miring, bro? Put some clothes on. Damn it. God. Too many naked old men trying to tell me their life stories. Tell me what to do. I came here to work out, not see your naked ass body, bro. Okay.
Y'all playing more of this clip.
Damn. That's totally going to Instagram.
Yo, buddy.
Yeah, we just like to pull things from the past.
Yo, buddy.
What is going on in that video?
Yes. Did I say 12th grade?
I was not in 12th grade. So the student who wrote that, shout out to Ahmed, yo, that's the boy, Ahmed Najee, Masterman. He went to Masterman, he wrote that monologue, and I was the actor working on that monologue with him through Philadelphia Young Playwrights. And we worked through workshops of that monologue until finally performing it a couple times and then finally filming it because it was so popular in the classrooms. I would do push-ups and all that, like in the middle of their classrooms. They thought they was just like, wow, this boy crazy.
Wow, that's not, so you are just being forever broadcasting. When someone goes and teaches playwriting, they just show that video and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do be showing that video.
That's awesome.
So that definitely had me tickled pink to see you doing your thing. Speaking of tickled pink, what has you tickled pink these days?
What has me tickled pink? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, I gotta be honest. Married at first sight. In fact, I wanted to mention this while we was in poetry club, Jaylene. Maybe we'll speak more on that in a little bit.
You gotta talk about that. We'll talk about that in just a second. Yeah.
But I really wanted to say something on the phone, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit self-conscious and I was hesitant. I wanted to say something to everybody to be like, y'all, everybody need to watch Married at First Sight because I'm sucked in. The hour-long episodes, there's 16 of them. That means that was 16 hours. I can count the minutes, but it is very compelling because you know what? Humans are compelling.
But like, what I tried. I gave it. I tried.
Married at First Sight, you tried it?
I tried one episode, so I need to know why it's good.
Because eventually, I was very much team Deanna and Greg, which was hilarious. I didn't think that was going to happen. And then ultimately, you know, the Manberg connection, there's drama. There was episodes where I was like, where is the drama? I don't care about you liking each other. Excuse me. I'm watching TV for entertainment. But the drama comes. The drama comes.
If anybody out there is watching the show, you tell us what you like about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
One of the podcasts I listened to, the Love Hour podcast, they just did a episode with the couple you just mentioned, Deanna
and Greg.
Yes.
Oh,
so I need to watch this show so I know what they're talking about.
I really wanted you to check out Deanna and Greg. That was the couple in particular I wanted you to get your opinion on.
Okay. All right.
What else has you tickle pink? Anything else have you tickle pink these days?
Cooking. I be in here cooking. Butternut squash got me tickle pink. It is tough to work with, but I'm learning. Every time I cut into that squash, we learn a lesson. Okay, it's not a joke. All right, squash is not a joke, y'all.
Yes.
Also, I don't think it's not in season no more either. So let it tickle while you got it.
Well, I've got some questions for you about your career. Do you mind us?
Cool.
How did you get into acting, Anthony?
I went to a school, a vocational technology school. Specifically, my track was Cisco networking engineering. I'm going to jump to the end of the story, then I'm going to jump back. Before I moved to Philadelphia, I got my CCIE certification, which really opened up the world of IT and tech for me. I chose to go to art school. Now, so I'm going to back up. Going to high school for Cisco networking technology, connecting computers over networks, the internet. You know, I was talking about clouds before y'all was using the cloud. No cap. And in that, you had to take one art credit. I was never good at coloring in the lines. The instrument joint that wasn't popping for me. I tried it. They gave me a euphonium. I shouldn't have had a euphonium. And so theater seemed easy. And so I was like, yo, homies, theater seems easy. Why don't we take over theater? And we did. And thus I encountered plays. In my senior year, I encountered August Wilson's plays. And that's when it got serious. Although Ichabod Crane, I was Ichabod Crane, and that was Poppington. The homie Mo was the Headless Horseman. One day, I'm putting it out there, Mo, he ain't show up. So I had to be the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane.
Yes.
And what is that for our non-theatrical folks?
This is Sleepy Hollow. It's a play. And I was the villain and the main person.
That's amazing.
Yes.
It was cool. So I ended up falling in love with theater just because it was something that a credit I had to achieve. But I really, it was a way where I found myself. I found my ability to express a lot of things that I wasn't being taught to be able to express in computer networking, being on the football team, which I was on the bench, let's be clear. But those atmospheres weren't teaching me what I needed, what I didn't even know that I needed. I mean, it was therapeutic for me. Not that I'm saying be an actor if you want therapy. No, get therapy if you want therapy. But it was therapeutic for me before I started having my therapy experiences, and I knew expressing was what I'm supposed to be doing.
Did you do you still cultivate your computer technology passions?
I would say I'm definitely the most technologically savvy of the members of my band, and it's also a whole business. So I mean, if you don't know what running a business is like, it's like you're not off ever, and you got to do a lot of stuff on the computer. What else you want me to tell you? So right. I'm kind of leading the charge of making sure all those types of things get done. So I got to be savvy. We in the cloud. I'm doing video editing. I'm recording my own vocals. I'm doing Photoshop. You know, we're about to put on a whole virtual event, 4 hours of programming, July 10th. Don't get me started. Mm-hmm. The album, The Mess, coming July 10th.
Look,
it is.
Well, we're going to talk about that. Speaking of that,
yes.
You are part of this band.
Yes.
Ill Dudes.
A tribe.
For those that don't know about this tribe, please tell us, what is Ill Dudes? Who's up in there? What kind of music do y'all make? And why are you one of Jaylene's favorite bands?
Oh, man. I love to talk about Ill Dudes, and still that was a lot of questions in a row. So I want to start with what I can, which is, who is Ill Dudes?
Yes.
Ill Dudes, as far as human beings, Ill Dudes is Scott Ziegler on the bass. It is Latasha L. Morris. The vocal stylings are Ill Queen. It is Andrew Natoli. I call him Chubbs because I know him like that on the keyboards. So many synths. And my man Jordan McCree. We talking about Jay, whose birthday it is today. Shout out to Jay. Happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Are we coming lined up? No.
No, me.
Happy birthday to you, Jay. You know what it is. And myself, when I'm on the stage performing, I go by us, and we are Ill Dudes. But Ill Dudes is a tribe of people who are making music and art together, most specifically music. And Ill is an acronym. It stands for I love living and I love learning. Mm-hmm. And so you have to know our mission comes first. Ill Dudes, our mission comes first. And so we are a group of folks committed to a mission. And we make music, and that's part of that mission. What were the other questions?
What?
Would you say?
What were there more questions? What were the other questions?
I was just saying, why are you one of Jaylene's? That's me. Favorite band. I've never expressed. I don't know why. I'm sure I actually have expressed this to you. You probably don't remember, but it's basically just the opportunity for you to brag about why y'all are so great. Why can't I talk? Why y'all are so great.
Hennessy is an amazing liquid. So look, we are Jaylene's favorite band. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping it real, we're keeping it raw, and sometimes we're keeping it rugged when it needs to be. We are comforting the afflicted, and sometimes we gotta afflict the comfortable. We got the energy that you might not know that you needed, but when you come to the show, you're gonna feel it in your mind, body, and soul. I'm not playing with you. We got the lyrics, we got the melodies, we got the spirit. We're gonna make you move if you're willing, and if you're not willing, that's on you. I'm not gonna change you. I just want you to be present.
That's it. We this is being recorded, so that's your next song. We've got it.
Bars. Klondike. Kudos. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh, I love them. If y'all have not seen an Ill Dudes concert, make sure you tune in for the virtual. We'll get there, but you make sure you tune in.
So was I right, Jaylene? Did I get it right?
What you said?
Did I get it right?
Yes, that is a perfect summary of why y'all are my faves, because it's that type of energy. It's that type of energy that they bring. The lyrics are amazing. The energy is just off the hook. I always have so much fun when I go to their concerts. I be in the front row, as they can attest.
You all are awesome people. Is the other thing. Like, you're really awesome people. I know bands that you like meet them and you're just like, oh, this has ruined everything. They're not cool. They're like they're ugly, or like, and that's not the case with any of you. It's just like anytime I'm in a space with any one of you, I'm just like, oh, it's like, how did this happen? How did this group of people come together? And UArts. Your origin stories are UArts, right? Yeah. We came together at UArts. How that happened? Because y'all are different majors. Yeah. How did that happen? I got to go ahead and shout out orientation activities. Okay. I later was an orientation leader. We really out here. But it was an open mic during orientation. And there's a lot of fun facts about that open mic. I'm going to give you the funnest ones. I went in and did a spoken word piece. I was calling it a spoken word piece at the time. Because I was like, I'm done rapping. I don't need to come to Philly try to rap. They got rappers. They're real good. I'm good. So I was like, I'm going to take this rap and I'm going to do it spoken word style. Okay, cool. So I did it. At some point, there was a line about drive-bys with a musket, like unreliable, like drive-bys with a musket. Okay, cool. Also, at that same performance, Scott Ziegler was in the audience. All right. He Facebook messaged me after the show and was like, I loved your raps. I was like, damn it. It was poetry, excuse my language. It was supposed to be poetry. You know? He saw right through me. But it is poetry. Don't get it twisted. And so he hit me up and was like, do you want to jam? Like, do you want to come freestyle while we play beats? And the other fun fact about that is that L. Morris was one of the featured performers that same open mic. What? That exact same open mic. So we all witnessed her and was like, wow, she went here. That's crazy that they made artists like that. Not that they made her, but it's crazy that artists like that came through here.
And then we could only imagine like working with her. Like that was so beyond our realm of imagination at that point. Now she's a member of the band. Transformer by Gnarls Barkley. She did something I never.
Listen, let me tell real quick.
Please.
I went to an open mic in Philly because my boy Carvins Lassant, amazing spoken word poet and actor, he was featuring. So I was like, let me go to this open mic while he's in town. And Latasha performed that song right there, Transformer. And
so I want to see this song. I want to see this performance. So will this be in the benefit?
Ooh, y'all here?
You know what?
In the building.
I didn't even think about. I should have queued that up because I most definitely have video from that evening. Still,
you hear that?
I have it.
Sticking power. That is sticking power. And the fact that you all were different majors, right?
I was an acting major, and they were all jazz studies majors in their respective instruments. Well, and Chubb specifically has a master's in the vibraphone. Don't get it twisted. He's got a master's.
Okay.
Listen, okay. So many things I want to say and do. Okay. We still have games to play. So,
I love games.
Justin, you asked.
Okay, wait. Yes, go.
You asked your question.
Okay.
And then we do the games.
Okay, we're gonna ask you one more question, and this is you mentioned it, but this is our creativity episode. We want to know what has been keeping you creative. So talk a little bit about Poetry Club and what else you've been doing that's creative, and what advice do you have for people out there if they're like, I'm not feeling creative, I don't want to do this, or it's just like, or you're a young artist and now this is your world.
We like to ask you 10 questions in a row.
Yeah,
and we
in a row.
Answer.
And we'll see.
Yeah. I counted 3.75 in that one, but that's okay. I can work with that. All right. I can work with that. Can I work with that? Okay.
I don't even remember what the question was.
I want to start actually with what you said about the young artists, not just young artists, but anybody who's trying to get that creative energy flowing. And I've used this phrase a lot. And so if you heard it, oh, well, you want to keep hearing it. You know, we're out here paving the road by walking. And I'm just saying, like, take steps in the direction of whatever it is that you're trying to do. And you might be out here thinking to yourself, like, oh, I'm a performer. I don't want to perform in front of a phone. Well, maybe you don't want to perform, right? Maybe you should try out. Like, just try it out. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it? Cool. That can happen on stage too. But right now, we're not in the position where we can be on stages. And that goes for anybody else. Like, you might not have the exact same resources, but you can still just be like, okay, so what is this like? Man, Anwar Marshall is one of my good homies, one of the most amazing drummers. And he over here like sending me drum cuts that he recorded on his phone and then put into his computer. And them Jones is making crazy beats. That's what I'm saying. You gotta try. You gotta just try. And if you don't want to try, you just want to chill. That's fine too. Chill as much as you need to. But when you're like, man, I really wish I could try. Like, I wish I could. You can. You can't the same way. But you got to figure out what this new energy is, because we're working in a new normal right now. It don't feel normal, and it's going to feel new for a while. But it is our new normal. We're not going back. I love y'all. I love you so much. We're not going back.
Yes, coming with the gems. And I think Justin said, how are you staying creative during this?
Creative because, like, not only am I trying to work that for myself, like being in my own creative energy, but like with Poetry Club, which I do want to touch on, it's lovely to have other creatives who are like low-key holding each other accountable. It don't feel like we're holding each other accountable. It feels like we're having fun, but like we're actually holding each other's creative energies accountable. It's like maybe for some reason you still got a real busy week, or like your energy is in some other space, but you like, we find that time, you know, we get together, be it for like an hour or multiple times a week, and we're just writing poetry, and mostly just like very free form, a little bit of theme. It's myself, Jaylene Clark Owens, published. We got Brianna Gauss, oh my Gauss, and we got Sarah Glico, House.
And we are exclusively exquisite.
Exclusively exquisite corpse poetry. We're not even looking at what happened a lot before us. It's really about being in the moment, which is like so often all you can ask right now is being in the moment, but also always.
And this week you are in collaboration with my art club.
Yeah, thank you.
Myself and Jared McGlenigan and Lindsay Smiling and Campbell O'Hare. And
all these Wilma people, Wilma.
This is all Hot House up in here. And we are going to have this is our first collaboration. So we've been together for 11 weeks. We've been meeting and making some visual art every week. And I have one of your poems right now, and I'm making a piece right now based on that poem. And each of them has one of us as their like inspiration artist. So they're approaching their poem from like that point of view, one of those pieces. So I'm excited to see what happens when we get together. But that has been giving me life too. It's just like creativity in like nooks and crannies. It doesn't have to be theater related at all.
No, and there's no rules either. Like, we just like, oh, you know what might be crazy? You know, might be cool. You know, might be fun. That's how we're collaborating. That's how we're doing it with y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your craft any way you can. And that's what I'm doing. So for all those out there who feel like you're not being creative, because I still feel like that. I feel like I haven't done enough poetry. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. But just being able to do the poetry club it helps. And it's like that does keep me accountable. And at least I know for at least an hour a week, I am writing and creating something. So I'm so excited to be in that. Well, actually, maybe next week we'll share one of our pieces with you all on here. We'll see. I gotta talk to the groups, but we shall see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Games.
I love games.
Games. All right. We're going to warm you up, okay? This is just rapid fire. I'm going to do 10 questions, and you have to tell me immediately what your answer is, okay? Are you ready? This is just a warm-up. You got your people on the phone? Great. Here we go. What's your favorite time of day?
Noon.
One thing you are geeking out about?
Dinosaurs.
Best snack?
Snacks. Crackers.
Kitchen or bedroom?
Bedroom.
Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle.
Indica or sativa?
Hybrid.
Name something pink.
Pomelo is the can of like Pompello, you know.
Okay, a cute dog name.
Quack.
A play you like.
I'm Heroes of the Fourth Turning.
Something you love about Jaylene.
Backdrop.
Something you love about Justin.
Your glasses.
All right. That's your warm-up. Good.
Okay.
Here we go. Now Jaylene's got a game.
Okay, this is the game that I call Where I Left Off. It is a game that I came up with my friend Jackie Keesley when we were about 13 years old, traveling from Las Vegas to Los Angeles with her family on a little road trip, and we were bored. We said, let's make this game where we sing a song, and wherever I leave off in the song, then you got to come up with a song that has that word in it. Are the instructions clear?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I don't even know what song to do. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Since the verses this week had a 112 versus Jagged Edge, that was the other one. Okay, here we go. Baby, it's a shame we gotta go through this. We can't even talk. Ooh, we don't even kiss. So now you have to come up with a song that has the word kiss in it.
I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, that's good.
But you gotta leave us on a word.
He left us on ooh.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, we keep going.
I'm taking ooh. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
This game's hot.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter someday.
Oh shoot. Someday. Ooh.
Ooh.
Feel it, feel it, feel it. It's coming to you.
Someday. Someday.
Hey, why don't you go for day?
Day. Okay. Day.
Find it.
A lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. When I wake up in the morning and my heart is filled with pain. Is that the words? Is that the right word? Is it pain?
Anthony Dupain.
Pain.
That's the word.
Pain.
Find it. Take your time.
I'm about to add this word into this joint. Oh well, I can't stand the rain against my window pane. I can't stand the rain.
Rain, feel it on my fingertips, see it on the window pane. Rain. Rain. Go, Jaylene.
It's rain again?
Rain. Yeah.
Rain down on me. Let your love just fall like rain. Just rain on me. Me.
Find it. Found it. Yep. Keep feeling it. It's coming to you. Just be open to it.
And you're gonna end it, so no pressure.
What's my language barrier on here? Can I say how explicit?
None.
Fuck with a nigga like me. Hey, fuck with a nigga like me. Hey, fuck with a nigga like.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
That's
I like that game.
And thus concludes where I left off. I am sweating even more. I am not even lift up my arm, but you can kind of see it even if I don't lift up my arm.
You know, did we get any questions from the audience, Jaylene?
Oh, we didn't ask.
Does anybody have a question for Anthony that's listening out there? Because we have 3 minutes left.
And so, we might as well just keep with that musical spirit. One thing that we do on this show, Anthony Martinez-Briggs, is that at the end of each show, we like to do a little something that we call And now, Anthony, as I said, he is a lyricist. He is an MC. And so he got them bars, and I've heard him actually freestyle. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a reminder that Justin and I, we are not freestylers.
I never do it. I do it for comedy and not.
But low key, Justin is good at the freestyle. Like he jumps right in. Like it's because Justin is a great improv actor. And so when I give him the word, he just goes, like his mouth just starts moving. It may, we don't know what's going to come out, but he's there with us. So
well, let's let Anthony close it out because I feel like Anthony's is going to kill it. So
no pressure.
You go first. I'll just be sandwiched between greatness. So really, because it's the creativity episode, I'm going to give you the prompt of inspiration. Go.
Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Yo. In others, like artists, I find inspiration. It's like we're in an artistic nation. Writers, poets, actors, and rappers. Whatever talent you got, it don't matter because we're growing, we're learning, we're feeling the vibes. Yo, you ain't even gotta try. Just share what's in your heart. That is the start, because it's all love. I'm fly like a dove. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Anthony, I'm ready for my inspiration, and then Jaylene will give you yours. So what's my? Give me my
inspiration.
No, you're giving Justin a theme.
One word prompt.
Lava.
I'm burning. I'm turning. It's coming down the mountain. I don't know where I'm going, so I'm climbing out my fountain. I need to spew my rhymes. I need to spew it now. I'm a lava machine, and I'm not having a cow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ritual sacrifice. Put that cow in that lava.
I don't know where that was happening there. Whew. All right, Jaylene, give Anthony his one word, and he'll take us home.
One word. One word. Bars.
Bars. All right. My bars sound like Klondike. My bars sound like kudos. My bars sound like going in the garden and looking at you-hoes. I'm saying, you know, what I do is too froze. It's too cold, like the freezer or the fridge. You like how I live, and you seen what I did. I got the bars.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What was the sound, Justin? What was the sound?
pew, pew, pew.
That's the real one.
Oh, Paul said.
Thank y'all.
Oh.
Having fun, y'all. We just having a good time.
Well, we are at the end of our show.
Good and hot.
We're getting so hot. We're at the end of our show. What tips do you have for everybody out there this week, Anthony?
This week, you know, if you can find some time to really just make time for yourself, do that. You know, do that. Don't be afraid of the silence. Don't be afraid of the moments where you're not sure what you're doing next. Those are beautiful moments. Who knows what you'll learn? And I love you.
Yes. I love that.
Anthony, we love you. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Of course.
Yes, remind them of all the things. Let me put up your Instagram hands.
Absolutely. That's ILLDOOTS. We the best. At Il Deuce. It's right there on the screen for you.
And where do people, if they want to purchase music, or I hear you have some merch, where do they do that at?
Absolutely.
Where do they do that at?
Where they do that at, let me be clear. I'm the one shipping the merch to you. You can find our merch at illdoots.com. ILLDOOTS. We the best. I told you that before. Hope you remember.
Down there.
Yeah,
and then
right
you
there.
mentioned something's happening July
10th. We got the album, The Mess, coming, and a virtual release circus. I'm hoping that you're going to see some of your favorite pink faces there. That's right. Come on through. It's going to be a good time.
Oh,
Oh man.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank y'all. I love this show. I was so happy to be here.
And we will be seeing each other in if eyes are the windows to the soul, you best have sunglasses. That is the proverb for today. So with that, we will close out our episode. I hand it over to Jaylene.
We just want to thank you so much. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you put it in the comments. Oh my goodness, people, let me tell you something, please. Folks, I think we are at, let me see. We are maybe at 77 folks on our YouTube. Please, my people, please go to the YouTube and subscribe. YouTube, they won't let us even have a custom URL link if we don't have at least 100 subscribers. So please, right after we finish, or do it right now as I'm speaking, please go subscribe to our YouTube page. Tell a friend, create a burner account and follow us there. Just subscribe to our YouTube. Let's get us to 100 views, 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. Thank you once again to Anthony Martinez-Briggs. This was a wonderful episode. I think the folks out there enjoyed it. My mother-in-law certainly did. Okay.
I love
my
it.
brother certainly did. Okay.
The highest compliment.
My friends certainly did. We got our people. We got our peoples up in here.
Family affair.
I love family.
It's a family affair. So we thank you so much. Please, everyone, join us next week, same place. It'll be Justin and I. And then after the week after that, June 10th, we have another special guest, Tiani King. So get ready. Get ready. You may have seen her on Ellen dancing with her daughter, Heaven. So get ready for that. Just join us here, right here, Wednesdays at 9. Anthony, do you have anything you'd like to say? I see you changed your costume. Anything, any final words?
Look, July 10th, I love you. I love living. I love learning. I love
July 10th. All right, y'all. We love you. And now we about to hit you with that. I gotta do the song. Wait a minute.
Oh, look at the party down in Anthony's.
We thank you so much for joining us for Papa Pank today. I have been Jaylene. This has been Justin. And this has been Anthony Martinez-Briggs. This is his song. This is an Ill Duke song that's playing right now. Every single episode, we have a little bit of Anthony. Every single episode. So we just said, why don't we actually bring him here for real? You know? We thank you so much. It has been an awesome, awesome, awesome time. Subscribe to our YouTube page, please. We thank you so much. I hope you all have on your glasses too. This was a fun episode, and we're just gonna tip on out of here. Ooh, bye.
Bye.
We got that pop out.